His fair share of income tax after a New York Times report stated that he paid just $750 in federal income taxes in both 2016 and 2017. The report also says that President Trump paid zero federal income tax in 10 of the preceding 15 years. That's because of the fact that some of his businesses have reported heavy losses. Well, President Trump has accused the newspaper of obtaining the tax information illegally, and he's rejected the report as inaccurate. Here's what he said.
Totally fake news. No, actually, I paid tax, and you'll see that as soon as my tax returns. It's under audit. They've been under audit for a long time. The IRS does not treat me well. They treat me like the Tea Party, like they treated the Tea Party.
President Donald Trump speaking there. Well, let's get more now from the Guardian newspaper's Washington bureau chief, David Smith. David, what does the New York Times report tell us about President Trump's financial position?
I think there are three major points. One is that Donald Trump is not the successful businessman that he is portrayed, or the image he's cultivated on the reality TV show The Apprentice. The New York Times at one point actually says Mr. Trump is far better at playing a mogul than he is at actually being one. He's made some chronic financial losses over the years, and this will certainly dent his image. A second really important point, though, is that he is nevertheless excellent at avoiding taxes. And as you mentioned, just $750 in 2016, a year that he ran for and won the presidency, the same sum in 2017. Other years when he paid no income tax at all, his opponents have been quick to seize on that and contrast it with how much elementary school teachers and nurses and firefighters pay, which is significantly more. And then a third point that we may hear more about is potential conflicts of interest here. We don't know where Donald Trump obtained some of his loans, whether it means he's beholden to those entities, which is not a good position for an American president to be in. Some of them domestic in the US and also some of them abroad. And I think you'll hear Democrats and others calling for further investigation into that.
Indeed. And I'm just wondering how damaging all of this could ultimately be for President Trump's chances of re-election, David.
Well, Joe Biden, his Democratic opponent, his challenger in this election, has for some time been trying to attack this bond, this connection between Trump and white working class voters in those crucial battleground states where, frankly, this election will be decided, places like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and Michigan. And I think the Biden campaigns hope that this will really hurt Trump's image among those voters who, when you go to a Trump rally and you interview them, they'll say things like he's a successful businessman, he's made personal sacrifices to walk away from his companies to be president, and so on. This could really dent that image. There are others, I think, in the Trump base who will shrug this off. They will say it's fake news echoing the president. They'll say, frankly, we're not paying that much attention. So Trump seems pretty indestructible among his really core supporters, but in those very tight margins, this might have some impact, along with all the other controversies, the coronavirus pandemic, the Supreme Court, and everything else that's going on.